So like any fitness coach or health and well-being coach, when a person first gets in touch with me or signs up with me and we chat, they aren't happy either with what is happening in their lives or with themselves. Sometimes they just can't seem to get it right with their health and fitness, whether that be never getting started or whether that be starting and then finding something that they can't maintain long term, and they get frustrated. They start to find themselves getting a really bad relationship with regards to food, with regards to exercise as well. And it's obviously important for coaches like myself to try and pull them round and to try and give them maybe something different to think about, in order to start getting them acting differently, and in order to give them a different way of looking at their lifestyle, at food in general, and at exercise in general as well. So I've kind of put 5 things together today, which I think is really important to get through to kind of the general client that comes to see me and give them a different way of thinking. Granted, these points aren't applicable to everyone, but this is kind of generally what I've summed up for kind of the Joe Blogs client. Now, my clients, when they come to me, they're not looking at getting on stage, they're not looking at prepping for a photo shoot. So with regards to that, it's very much based around the client finding something that they can maintain long term, that obviously gets them in good shape and makes them a lot healthier, but doesn't disrupt their lifestyle too much. So the first point that I try and get across to every single client is the fact that there is no such thing as a magic pill. So I think one of the things that a lot of clients think when they sign up with a coach and they see that that coach has a proven track record of results with past clients and current clients, is the fact that as soon as they press that payment button, they are on track, are on course, and they have a God-given right to look the way that they want to look going forward. Now, this is without even thinking about all the hard work, the graft, the effort, the planning and the preparation that goes into going from point A to going to point B. And if there's ever one thing wrong with transformation photos, before and after photos, is the fact that people don't see actually the hard work, the determination, the commitment, the graft that goes in to actually achieving those life-changing results. And the second point that goes hand in hand in that is mindset. So having a good work ethic, being open-minded to learn and to be educated and not to be a closed book, going for delayed gratification rather than instant gratification. So what I mean by that is playing the long game and seeking small wins over a long period of time. So delaying that gratification over a long period rather than going for the quick wins that have been the individual's downfall before. And then just trying to get a different perspective on certain areas of their lifestyle, whether that be their life as a whole, whether that be food, whether that be exercise, that beforehand was damaging their progress. So they're able to see things from a different angle and in that respect, make better decisions and better actions from that point onwards. The third point is that there is no best diet that everyone on this planet should be on. There is a best diet for the client and for every individual, but in order to get to that point, that it might require some trial and error. It might require time in order to find what fits in best with that client's lifestyle. So there is a best diet for an individual, but not for people as a whole. The fourth point is something I always bang on about, and that is about weight. And actually weight is only one part of a 15 to 20 piece jigsaw puzzle. It is one variable out of 15 to 20 others that are so important and are so integral that we bring them together, look at all those variables in order to make better informed decisions as a coach and as a client about the direction that that person then heads on in the short term and also the long term. And the last one, which is an absolute massive one, is that their priorities must match their goals. So if someone just wants to stay the same and just wants to be or feel generally fitter, then priority wise, they're not going to have to change as much. And that's absolutely fine. However, if someone comes to a coach with an extreme goal, then their priorities are massively gonna have to change. Okay, they are gonna have to really prioritize exercise. They're gonna have to prioritize nutrition. They're gonna have to make some sacrifices. So it's understanding what priority level you need to put your health and fitness at in order to meet the goal that you set yourself for the long term.